384,000 kilometers. That is the scale of the blackness separating Earth from the Moon. This shows the unforgiving geometry of distance. If your starting angle is off by a fraction of a degree, the error amplifies. By the time you reach orbital insertion, the miscalculation stretches into thousands of kilometers. You miss the Moon entirely, drifting into the dark. Out here, precise mathematics is the only barrier separating a safe arrival from disappearing forever. Right now, humanity is putting that exact math to the test. It is Flight Day 3 of the Artemis II mission. The crew responsible for navigating this span includes Commander Reed Wiseman, pilot Victor Glover, and mission specialists Christina Koch and Jeremy Hansen. Inside the cabin, everything appears completely calm. But physically, their spacecraft is currently drifting slightly off its optimal trajectory. To guarantee they intercept their target, they have to execute a critical trajectory correction burn today. Every observation, every measurement, and objective planned for lunar orbit relies on the successful execution of this single, invisible maneuver. Outside the hull, there is no sound and no friction. Inside, the crew is immersed in a rush of zero-tolerance preparation. Mission specialists Koch and Hansen lock down the ship, running through exhaustive, meticulous system checks. Commander Weissman and pilot Glover scan shifting telemetry data, tracking every signal to eliminate any possibility for mechanical chaos. They are calculating delta V, the exact change in velocity required to nudge the ship back onto the perfect geometric line. This digital readout shows how the computer translates required velocity into a specific engine firing duration, counting down the milliseconds. A margin of error collapses to zero. A burn 1 millisecond too long or cutting out 1 millisecond too early guarantees they overshoot their target. Escaping Earth's gravity 3 days ago required a massive, chaotic explosion of brute force. But surviving the void requires a totally different discipline. It requires surgical precision. The countdown hits zero. A controlled burst of energy fires into the darkness, sending a gentle physical vibration through the hull. The gentle push realigns the spacecraft, pivoting its path by a fraction of a degree. The telemetry numbers level out. The spacecraft stabilizes on its newly corrected trajectory toward the Moon. With the survival maneuver locked in, the crew immediately pivots to their primary science assignments. The tense navigation window closes, and they begin actively studying the Moon to secure the data required for future human landings. When we think of deep space exploration, we usually picture the loud, headline-grabbing milestones. Flight Day 3 yields no dramatic, dusty footsteps on lunar soil like the famous images from the Apollo missions. Instead, the crew spends their time mapping out deep shadows and analyzing surface textures, setting the exact coordinates where the next generation of astronauts will walk. The work is heavily mathematical and completely invisible to the naked eye, but this trajectory correction is the true anchor of deep space exploration. This specific day serves as the literal bridge between departing our home planet and arriving safely at our closest neighbor. In the unforgiving expanse of deep space, it is these microscopic, precise corrections that guarantee humanity's giant leaps.